All right, so what I want to talk about today is something I stumbled upon last night. He's a French comedian, and his name is Gad Elmaleh. I believe that's how you pronounce it. This guy's hilarious. So it's super windy out here, so I hope you can hear me. He kind of has a little bit that he talks about regarding the absurdities of the English language in America. It's quite comical, actually. So there's a lot of things that we say because we have a word for everything. One thing that really stuck with me that I thought was pretty hilarious, and he mentions that Americans stick together. We don't argue on this point at all, for some reason. Like, think about that for a minute. You know, you say these things over and over for a lifetime and you become accustomed to it. He doesn't get it. I'll give you an example. I filled up this wheelbarrow with dirt and then I was unable to pick it up for some reason. He's like, what's the reason? Tell me. It's pretty hilarious when you think about it, because basically you're better off saying nothing at all. And I totally agree, because we don't tell a reason. We just say for some reason. And all Americans agree across the board. So I want you guys to think about that. I want you guys to think about that next time you're engaging in conversation. And then also he says, toddler. Toddler's like an age we don't really know. We just call it a toddler. And bunches. So I found a clip of him and I want to show you guys his bit. So check it out.
Big star in France and in Europe. And then you come here and it's like you had to learn all over again because all of your comedy now is in a language that until recently has been pretty foreign to you.
Yeah, when I came here like a year ago, I didn't even speak English like this.
Yeah.
I worked very hard. And now I think it's okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
you're it's very good. Your English is very good.
One day I said to a friend of mine, he's American, I went on vacation. He said, what's that? And then he said, you mean vacation?
Yeah.
And they don't meet me halfway.
So there's certain words now that you've learned in English that you think, okay, this is a particularly weird word that Americans
I
use.
just like when you guys make up stuff. Like, I had some work done in my apartment in New York, and the contractor said we should put French doors. And I was like, what is that? Because I swear I've never seen this in France. And he said French doors are actually doors you open like this.
Yeah.
And then I said, so why would you call them French doors? And I swear, he said, because I guess it's because when you walk through those doors, you look like a French person.
I like that guy.
Yeah. A lot of words, I don't know. Oh, there's one word in English, because you guys came up with words for everything. I love that. There's one word when I go shopping that I love. We don't have it in France.
What's it?
The word browsing.
Browsing.
You know how many words I would have to use in French to send the same message? It would be crazy. Like, I don't really know if I want to buy or not buy. Depends on the budget. And if I find something, I need to call my wife. But here, browsing. All right, browse. It's amazing. Words for everything. I love that.
And there's things we probably take for granted, like that we think everybody uses, but they don't, right?
No. Like, I like also for some reason. People tell you, oh, for some reason, I couldn't make it. And I'm like, what's the difference between saying that and not saying anything? Because for some reason, and I'm like, oh, really? For some reason? Oh, are you okay? And this is the absurdism of the language, but I love it, you know?
There's you said bunch of stuff.
Oh, yeah, I told you this last time. Bunch of stuff is great. It's so vague. How many is a bunch? You guys have no idea. Stuff, just whatever, a bunch of stuff. And my favorite word in English, you know what is my favorite one? It's toddler, a toddler.
A toddler.
Yeah, a toddler is a kid between, they don't know. I mean, they don't even know, you know, how vague is that? What about a bunch of toddlers? I don't know.
He's a pretty funny guy, eh? That's super Canadian. Yeah, I thought I'd share that with you because that was kind of a little highlight of my day. He's a fairly clean comedian and he delivers some solid content. So make sure and check that guy out. Give him a follow if you'd like, because I definitely enjoyed his content. So overall, today's been good. Busy, as usual. Weather's nice. Yeah, just getting things done, you know? This is my vlog 102. Just working on chatting with y'all and becoming accustomed to this. So I was asked the other day, what is the most spontaneous thing I've ever done? One thing I did was I jumped in the St. Lawrence River during the middle of winter in Canada.
Hold. Holy fuck. Oh, the truck. What happened, Micah? Where's your clothes at?
That was crazy. It was bone chilling. It was more exhilarating. My adrenaline was pumping. But man, that was one thing that was pretty solid. What about you guys? What's the most spontaneous thing you've ever done in this life? Comment below. I want to know. And what's something that you would like to do? Anyways, guys, that concludes today's vlog. If you enjoyed today's content, go and hit that little thumbs up. If you'd like to see more content and see where this vlog goes over the course of 365, yes, 1 year, go and hit that little subscribe button. Other than that, guys, keep learning, growing, and moving.